to bits to memes and more. Reading articles and videos, going core. Commentary top notch, great. Welcome, we're feeling brand new today. Welcome to the broadcast, high chat, tech and trends. New York Times daily games, it never ends. Variety in every frame, they throw in the games. What's that blue bar doing Fortnite anyway? Daily tips and expert baits, connecting dots in cyberspace. I'm glad you found the stream today. Welcome to the broadcast, high chat, tech and trends. New York Times daily games, it never
Birthday
ends.
girl has entered the chat. Good morning, beautiful. It's Miss Ivy's birthday, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, Kairu. Hi, beautiful. What's up, everybody? Sorry. I was posting my first story on my TikTok. What? Hi, Danny. Oh, I forgot to hit that thingy majig. Hold on. Here we go. More buttons need to be clicked. Hold on. Whoops. You having a good birthday so far? Good morning, Danny. Hi, Abrian. Hi, beautiful people. Happy Thursday. You guys thirsty? It's thirsty Thursday. Abrian, thanks for liking the broadcast. Never ends. First one's always the hardest, for sure. Hopefully you'll make some good memories today, though, huh? I'm not much of a birthday person myself, but I love to celebrate others. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful celebration day. You made it another revelation around the sun. That's not what it is. Revolution? What is it? It's the sun, you know what I mean? Like we revolve around. How do you conjugate that, chat? How do you conjugate that? You made it another year, girly. Hell yeah. Mr. Livey, happy birthday. I got a few more buttons to click and then I'll go live. We'll get this thing started. I'm sipping on my coffee. We're having pizza and cake tonight? Yum. I know, I'm a little early. I'm an hour early. Nikki's off early today, and I'm addicted to streaming. And I'm addicted to you guys. Woo!
The biggest friends and kindest online. Chats the soul of stream every time.
Ow, ow.
Smart trusting no.
Thanks for liking the broadcast so much already, guys. 250 likes, let's go. Obenstein has entered the chat. Okay, I think I've clicked the buttons, guys. We have the thingy. We posted the story. We've done all the things we needed to do. What up? Oh, not much. We're about to hit this stuff. Let's get it going. Let's get the people moving. Let's get the people moving.
It's another day with your favorite gay in LA. Everything sucks, so they say. Wonder how the internet is today.
The internet's funny today. I've checked. On company time. Have you questioned your corporate overlords today, chat? Let's hit it. Morning, beautiful people.
Microsoft lost TikTok's getting canned. Apple's AI watch, oh man, the gold man. Elon's got a rocket. Who's the latest bot?
Ooh, how you guys doing? How you doing? It's Thursday. This is my grandma's sweater. I've had this sweater forever. We're gonna talk meta today. OpenAI? That Bridgerton shit? Nice. Got some good memes on the docket, some good collabs. It's a classic day at the broadcast here. Okay? Very classic day on the broadcast. First coffee. Ooh, be proud of me, chat. Oh, did they Domenstein? Good morning, Kiala. I'm eating. Go me. Hi, Katie. Miss Ivy, thanks for liking the live so much, birthday girl. Good morning, Kiala.
May the stream never end. May the stream never end. May the stream never end.
All right, give me my coffee song. I've got to hit him with this. Guys, you know what I've been watching this morning? This. I've been watching this hurricane. I know, I'm officially an old man. I like watch weather broadcasts. What am I doing? What? You guys been keeping your eye on this hurricane? Or Hurricane Helena? Helene? Helene? Gotta start my day right. It's my daily routine. Domenstein, why do they name hurricanes to be so pretty, like names? I don't know. I know they do the alphabetical thing, right? So like, I don't know. So this one's Helena. So the next one will be like a an I name, something like that. Is that how they do that? I know they do in alphabetical order. It's kind of crazy though. I don't know why watching this stuff is so humorous to me. I feel like I learn a lot. Especially when the narrators are doing it. It's silent right now, but they were talking over it earlier. And they seem just as confused as me about weather patterns. And I like that. I like to feel like I'm not alone. It was called Destructor 5000. I'd evacuate immediately. Yeah, but if Helene is at your door, it's like, does she want sugar? Like, is she a neighbor? I get it. I wonder what the scariest hurricane name once was. Do you think they used to have fun with it, Domenstein, and they stopped doing that because of, like, I don't know, people actually got scared? Helene is selling me Girl Scout cookies. And she's real pushy about it, though. I feel like there's a lot of space going on up here that's not usually here. I didn't rearrange my camera well enough, I think. It's throwing me off a little bit. So I can't eat in the morning. I barely talk. Logan Paul and KSI responded to the Lunchley hate. I did not see that. That did not cross my For You page today. I guess I'm not as plugged in as I thought. Good morning, beautiful people. It's 7 o'clock in the morning where I'm tuning in from, which is very cloudy, mostly cloudy, very hazy, still foggy. Los Angeles. I'm V, and I'm early. I'm early, chat. I'm an hour early. Yeah. And it feels good. And it feels real good. I'm early because it's going to be a short banger. I wonder if I could put Senti camera on here. Cute. But yeah, we have a full day. I gotta get off early today, at 12. So there's that aspect of it, which is also why I'm live early. I'm considering doing a gaming stream later. I said that yesterday, and then I hurt my finger. I don't know if you guys can see it. Might be too dark. But I sliced my finger open yesterday. That's dramatic. Okay, that's dramatic. That's dramatic. Maybe not sliced, but I cut my finger yesterday and it bled. And it was very scary. That's never happened to me before. I don't really do that. I was trying to open up a package with scissors and the scissors slipped and it perfectly paper cutted my finger. And it was very scary, chat. Anyway, I was nursing that yesterday, and needless to say, I mean, all night, it was just stinging. It was stinging all night. So I didn't want to actually game last night, mostly because of that, but also because I knew I was going to get up early today. Nikki started work at 6 a.m., chat. 6 a.m. Bless her heart. Bless her heart, dude. I could never. Oh, shoot. My bad, Twitch. Never even got my, Oh no, I'm so sorry, Twitch. I see someone has chatted and I haven't even pulled up my chat for Twitch. Bad streamer. Bad streamer. Let me pull up my chat. We're drinking coffee. We're finding ourselves. Swift, good morning, beautiful. I'm so sorry, I'm just seeing your message. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Good to see you in chat. Good to see you. How's your Thursday going, everybody? How's your Thursday going, everybody? It's a slow start for me, to be honest. Very slow start. No road rage to report. I even got cut off, guys. And a fellow Volkswagen driver tried to race me today. And I did not give in to temptation. I did not give in to temptation. Dude, I kind of want to... Here, I'll let you guys see the weather report. I've just been watching this weather report, chat. Here we go. Got a hurricane coming in, chat. I've got a lot I want to talk about today, too. I wonder if I can open up my playlist and we can kind of preliminarily discuss what's going on today. We're going to talk about Meta. Meta obviously dropped a lot of stuff at their event yesterday during Wifey Wednesday that we just didn't talk about because we had better things going on, like minigames and hanging out with the wife. But we're going to do that today. We're going to do that today. That is on the docket. Here's my playlist, Stream Stuffies. Here we go. All right. We're not going to jump into it right away, but I do have a lot of stuff on the docket for Meta. We also have some funny stuff about Bridgerton, the Detroit event that went completely awry. They're calling it Willy Wonka 2.0, which I think is pretty funny. OpenAI got some new announcements going too for their I forget exactly what it is. It's in regard to their voices, and they've changed a few of the voices. Again. And one has been getting the most attention. It sounds like an anime girl, so we'll take a look at that. And look at some of the people that have left OpenAI today, and yesterday, rather. We're going to take a look at it today. What else is on the docket? We have some cool collaborations, some good reacts, and then we're just going to get into some mini games. That sounds good. That's the Thursday plan. And then later we'll have gaming. So short broadcast here, right? Short today in the morning, and then we'll have a PM. And I do want to make this a promise. I want to hold myself accountable, chat. There is no reason I will not be hitting the go live button tonight. So there is that, chat. The coffee's going down nice. Okay. All right, chat. Personal news. I have none. I'm still behind on trying to figure out how to watch the movie in the Discord. I haven't exactly piloted that. So that is something I'll do before I go live again tonight. In the Discord, right? Is that it? Is that all the personal news I got? Hey, Gabriella. Hey, thank you for the heart me, girly. Go team. Thank you for supporting the team today. I appreciate you. Good morning, beautiful. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Ugh. I feel like I should stand today. I'm feeling eepy. I feel eepy, chat. I feel eepy. Maybe the coffee will do its thing, though, and all of a sudden I'll catch that second one. It is 7 a.m. It is 7:13 in the morning. It could be that. Oh, hold on. Did that TikTok post? No, I'm early. I think I scheduled it for 7:30. I scheduled a TikTok today, and I think it's awesome. It's the kind of I guess, the long cut of the balloon fiasco. And we're gonna take a look at that too when it comes out. I have that scheduled for later, 7:30, so we'll take a look. What's up? What? How you doing? How you doing? What? For all my Floridian chatters, be safe, be safe. I've been watching this hurricane this morning as I've been putting together my playlist of the day for stream. It does kind of look a little scary. Oh, this was posted in the Discord. I did want to take a look at this. I haven't looked at it. No cheaters. Chicky sent me this and said, this is me on a farm. And I don't know what this means yet. Good morning, beautiful. Hi, what? How are you? Hope you're having a good Thursday. Anyway, Chicky sent me this in the Discord and was like, this is you on a farm. And I am very curious as to what I would be like on a farm. So let's find out.
Get up. It's time to do farm chores.
Is this really low? Can you guys hear this? Is this really low?
My horse Foos has been very bored lately, so I got him a toy.
Oh my god.
And we're going.
He actually has a farm. I'm doing good. I'm a little eepy this morning. A little tired, but we're eating part of our waffle. So we're doing things.
See if he wants to play with it.
Thank you. Thank you, Danny.
I got you a toy. Big boy.
It's a big boy. It's totally me on a farm. Are they going to play with it? I know cows play with balls like that, right? Oh.
Foos, I spent $35 on this damn ball. I am not amused by you. Not one singular bit. Do you know how long it took me to use my hot breath to blow up that damn ball?
I would never. My lungs simply could never do that.
Good morning. Good morning.
How's the chickadees?
Good morning. God! Hang it up. No, hang it up. Leave her. Fuck alone.
Hey, honey, Bridgerton. Hey, we're going to be talking about a Bridgerton scandal today. Ooh.
Or I will put your ass in a crock pot. Do you understand?
What's up, Goldie? How you doing?
Mary-Kate Olsen Matthews, get out of the pan.
Get up.
We have
Get out.
discussed this.
Oh.
Ashley, come get your
Oh my god. Oh my god. Good morning, Vanessa. We're watching this TikTok that was sent in the Discord by Chicky. She said that this would be me if I ever was on a farm.
Sit. Sit like a good boy. Here. Never mind. Here with it. Eat your little banana. Winnie! Damn.
Yes, the Detroit one. Exactly.
Look at y'all. Y'all ain't got no damn sense. Here.
This is cute. This is cute. TBH though, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever be able to like actually exist on a farm. First of all, I love animals. You guys know this. Like, I love animals. Animals love me, and it's a good reciprocal relationship that I tend to have with these animals. And what I'll say this though is I don't like the bugs that are associated with farms. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. The Bridgerton. Oh, I wanted to talk about Chapel Roan too today. We're going to do a lot of AI stuff, OpenAI, departures. We're going to follow up on Marquez Brownlee. And then, yes, we'll be talking about the Willy Wonka Experience 2.0, a.k.a. the Bridgerton Experience in Detroit, a.k.a. a scam. I honestly haven't read too much into it, but the internet is buzzing with it. We're going to talk about it. We'll also look at the Meta glasses too. I have some videos pulled up on that, and then we'll talk about this collab. That's all I got. And we'll get into some games. We're going to be here until about 12 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time, right? It's 7 o'clock now, 7:20. We've been yapping for about 19 minutes now. So, before we get into everything, though, chat, any dubs in chat we want to celebrate? It's Missile Ivy's birthday. That's a big dub. That's a big dub for the community. Happy birthday again. Any dubs worth celebrating right now before we move into some of that news stuff? We got a lot of stuff to chew on today. I'm excited for it. I am excited for it. Happy birthday, Missile Ivy. Ow. Sheesh, man. 115 mile per hour winds is nothing to joke about. Hey, Danny. Thank you so much for that heart me. Let's go team, dude. Oh, incoming roses, 14 of them. Uh-oh. Hey. Dude, thanks for blowing up chat so early. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Another one. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate you, dude. Vanessa, thanks for liking the live, too. You became the new title gifter for the roses. You ever heard about that really sad saying that, like, men don't get roses until it's, like, their funeral or something like that? I think about that often. I always give my male friends roses, not roses, but, like, flowers. It's cute, and they deserve it. Gotta start working on those doggo treats. Oh, true. I can lower that goal, too. That's kind of high. It's kind of high. I think it like doubled from yesterday. Let's set it for 1,500, huh? Let's lower the standards. Our dogs need more treats. What do you say? Let's lower those standards. Let's get those boys some treats, huh? Let's get those boys some treats, chat. There we go. Katie says that they buy their husband flowers and he buys you surprise coffee. Now that's a relationship right there. Get you a man that gets you coffee and gets you a girl that gets you flowers. Men, I love that. I really love that. That's super cute. I'm sorry, chat. I am a little eepy today. I didn't expect to be this eepy. I don't know why I'm so eepy. Wasn't the plan. Was not on my agenda today to be so eepy. I'm hoping to wake up though. Goldie says, I love Chapel, but I don't think she's necessary, and I don't think she's necessarily wrong, but she's going about everything wrong. I can't wait to get your perspective on it. We can start with more of the cultural stuff before we get into like the tech stuff. Do you guys want to start with some of the cultural stuff, like the Bridgerton, Chapel Roan? Usually we sort of end with like the funnier stuff, but we can go all over the place. I'm down to start here. I'm a little eepy myself, so my thoughts might not come out completely. What's going on with Chapel? It's kind of a saga. She's done a follow-up to the follow-up. Essentially, I think she explains it pretty well in here. And then we'll kind of get, hopefully not in class by then. We could talk about it right now. Do you want to talk about it right now? I'm down. That's all good in my book. Let's do it. I mean, shoot. You have class in 20 minutes. Okay, well, I mean, we could jump into it. Let me get some more coffee. It's on the docket. It is on the docket. Here, I'll even hit the news song right now. We'll get it going. Let's get this stream on the road, chat, and talk Chapel. We'll talk Chapel. Let's hit the broadcast jammies. I'm going to go fill up my coffee. I'm not going to do a blazer today, only because it's hot. This is the coffee song. This is not my news song. All right, here we go. I'll be back, chat.
And consumer technology, and yes, gaming, and the latest gadgets. It's variety news, all the news that is the most important for sure. It's definitely not just new media that I thought was super interesting or funny and felt the need to share with you. Chat. Anyway, let's get to the news with me.
It's me.
Newsfeed.
Okay. Let's talk some news. It could be light news today. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's going to be very light today. It's Thursday. It's Thirsty Thursdays. Okay, we're sipping on our coffee. We're chewing on some news, some headlines today. Chat. It's going to be chill. Okay? Chill little day. All right? That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a chill little day. If you haven't heard, Chapel Roan, I believe it all happened, Goldie. Initially, she had said something like, hey, in response to, are you voting for Kamala Harris? She said along the lines of, I think it's important, like there's a bunch of stuff going on both sides. That was the first problem. She said the word both sides. It's a very polarizing phrase. Mostly because Donald Trump said it. Let's be honest, right? He said it in regards to like protests or something like that. I forget the context in which he said it, but the context surrounding when he said it wasn't good optics. So she said both sides, and I think that was very triggering for a lot of folks who heard it, because, you know, as someone who listens to Chapel Roan, we know she's sort of like the gay icon. We know where she stands on society issues, right? Without a doubt, we know where she stands. But the way she phrased it kind of rubbed people the wrong way. And there was this initial backlash. So she came out and clarified her position. Hey, man, I was just trying to say what I think we should do is be critical of both sides. And again, it was that deployment of the phrase, I think, that really irked people. As this is her coming out and clarifying what she said. And then she had to clarify her clarifying statement. So let's start with this one.
Skills, learn about what they're
Okay, that's very low. Let me know if the volume is okay. Let's get this going.
voting for, learn about who they're voting for, and ask questions. And it's being completely taken out of context, per usual.
Volume okay?
There's nuance to what I say in interviews. And I think it's important that people use critical thinking. I think it's important for me to question authority and question world leaders and question
I'll turn up a little bit.
Myself, question my algorithm, question if some person that tweeted something about someone else is even true.
So, okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause a lot during this, okay? So what she's saying here, again, is what she meant to say, which is there are issues on both sides of the aisle, which stems from what? Corruption, capital, power, and influence. And we talk about that a lot here on the podcast, right? We talk about corporations and monopolies and all of that, mergers, etc. And I think that's what she's really talking about, and sort of in a weird way, almost kind of beating around the bush about it. Which I think if she said it explicitly, it would be more, I don't know, digestible for like the mainstream audience. Because you have to understand, a lot of people just aren't critical thinkers in that way. They don't want to think about it so nuanced like. So when she's saying this, maybe just some people aren't hearing what she's trying to say. Swift on Twitch, by the way, is saying we shouldn't just blindly accept what we read and see as the truth without doing a bit more research. And yeah, I remember being in community college and I was in a philosophy class, like an intro to philosophy class. You guys know what I'm talking about? And essentially my teacher did a whole lesson, a whole week kind of dedicated to what the truth is and how what's true for you may not be true for others. And I really internalized that. And, being who I am and looking the way I do and operating in this world as I have to, I think about that often. What's true for me might not be true for others. And, that's difficult to kind of grapple with too. But I like what Chappell Roan is saying here. I think what she really is saying, you need to be cozy as that puppy in the background. Yeah, look at him. He's being a cutie wootie back there. But I think that's what she's saying is just like, hey man, there's a lot kind of going on right now. And I think we need to be critical about all sides. And again, I don't know if that is being interpreted as what she meant, right? Goldie on TikTok says she also has pretty impressionable fan base, yeah, and a lot of people are younger than this can be their first election. Yeah, so are you saying that she might have some sort of responsibility to influence her young fan base? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying that they might misinterpret this as well? I'm going to play a little bit more and I'll keep my eye on chat. Let me know what you're thinking so far.
It's important to question because that's how I think we move forward. This is my third election in voting, and the world is changing so rapidly, and I want to be part of the generation that changes things for good because we need it. If you come to my shows, if you read my full interviews, if you literally know anything about me and for what I stand for, you know that this is not lip service, this is not virtue signaling, that my actions...
Some might argue if she came out... I mean, I see where the issue is here, though, right? I mean, let's run it back. I like what she said right there as I unpaused it, too. What did she say about question if something tweeted? Yeah, right after that. It's important to question because that's how I think we move forward, is what she said. Yeah, she is correct. But the way she's going about it, Goldie says on TikTok, isn't the right way. What do you think the ideal way? I know you're on TikTok and I know there's like a character limit, but I'm curious on like, do you think it's like the format she used or do you think it's the language she chose here? Swift on Twitch is saying it sucks that she had to clarify her clarification. Also that people were hounding her to pick a side to begin with is wild. Yeah. I feel like to some extent what chat is kind of vibing is like she's got a big audience. does she have a responsibility to back the candidate that is the most obvious pick? I mean, dude, look at Harris is using, you know, her merge as sort of like her vibe, right? The Midwest princess style is being co-opted by Harris. So that could automatically irk someone creatively too, right? It's more like skirting around it. It's true. Do you like when Harris campaign chose the Midwest princess real tree camo to sort of, you know, build their meme around? Did they ask Chapel Roan? Do you think that's contributing to this, and to some extent, someone's biting her steez in a way? Do you know what I'm saying, chat? Here's a quote from TikTok chat. If she can't be clear about her stance, she probably shouldn't be speaking at all. But here's the deal. I just don't think we like, and we being the collective pronoun of like the broader audience that is receiving this, not necessarily us here in TikTok chat. I don't think we agree with her stance. I don't think she's pro-Harris. I think she's really, really struggling with grappling with supporting Harris. And I think that's a valid stance to be for many people, especially if you find yourself sort of like where I think Chapel Roan is, which is even more left than your liberal. Some celebrities are supporting her and she is not people. She's not the magazine people talking to them, or I honestly don't think she is. She will probably end up voting for Harris, but she's not endorsing Harris because she doesn't believe in her policies or something. You got to remember, Harris is a cop, guys. Some people have really big philosophical, differences with who Harris is, fundamentally speaking. While socially speaking, Harris is an amazing person and has awesome policies and wants to protect reproductive rights, trans rights, all of that is so important. But on the other, there's another side of this that I think people might weigh heavier. You agree? I mean, she said she'll vote for exactly, but that was after the magazine interview and the elaboration. Sure, and I think she's gonna begrudgingly go to go and vote for Harris. That's absolutely what she's probably gonna do. She will hold her nose and she will vote for Harris, right? Katela says, let's say if she asks her a question, she won't answer it. Fair. But again, I think what we're struggling with is optics here. This doesn't feel good to look at on the surface because, again, it's requiring what she's saying to dig deeper. To prod a bit deeper, right? The problem is our candidates in this election, they're not the choice who's best. It never really is. It really never is. And I think young people struggle with that. They don't want the lesser evil. They don't want the evil, brother. And I think a lot of younger people are kind of coming to terms with, hey, unfortunately, sometimes it does actually come down to picking the less evil person. You know what I mean? The better option. And sometimes if that's a marginal difference, in this case, it's not marginal, right? It's a way better choice. But I do kind of think just the way she's phrasing it is off-putting to other people who find themselves just not where she is, at politically. Let's see what she continues to say here. I do think she's trying to make a good point.
Of the generation that changes things for good because we need it. If you come to my shows, if you read my full interviews, if you literally know anything about me and for what I stand for, you know that this is not lip service, this is not virtue signaling, that my actions have always paved the way for my project and the people who really know me. Actions speak louder than words, and actions speak louder than an endorsement.
Okay, pause.
Here's the
pause. Actions speak so loud, but an endorsement is pretty loud too. I mean, just look at Taylor Swift, right? She mobilized hundreds of thousands of young people to vote. And now that's optics, right? Like, I think Taylor Swift really felt the pressure to clarify because her image was being co-opted. What I'm glad that didn't happen, and obviously it didn't happen because Chapel Roan is like pro-trans, pro-reproductive rights. Anything that is like the traditional liberal position is Chapel Roan. I mean, she's like a drag queen icon, right? Hi, Miss Webby, how you doing? How you doing over there on Twitch? Good to see you. Good to see you. We're talking about Chapel Roan's clarifying statements and then the clarifying statement. But yeah, you do if you do know Chapel Roan, culturally speaking, you know where she stands on these issues. You know what position she has, and which presidential candidate are closer aligned to those, right? And we know which one. It's Kamala. It's not Trump, man. You know what I mean? We know. We know that as Chappell Roan fans. But we also have to understand that the media is a really strong industry as well, and their power to warp narratives is really impressive. Taylor has also expressed that she will still question on where she stood. Yeah.
Full quote.
Good.
That a lot of people are just not reading. I have so many issues with our government in every way.
Yeah, you
should.
should.
So many things.
We still have like the death penalty. These are issues. These are moral issues that a lot of young people are grappling with. You know what I mean? I think she's one of them.
That I would want to change. So I don't feel pressured to endorse someone. There's problems on both sides, and I encourage people to use your critical thinking skills. Use your vote. Vote small. Vote for what's going on in your city.
And that's really impactful too. Locally speaking, voting is way more powerful, especially in especially in your guys' areas. If you can vote locally, and you just didn't even cast your presidential vote, that is where a lot of impact happens. Like, how are things being funded? What programs are going up? What kinds of housing initiatives are taking place? All of that, right? Justina, hi, how you doing, beautiful? On TikTok says, I think she's trying to say research the person and make your own choice. She needs to be more blunt. I think it's just coming down to like, it's very long-winded. People's attention spans are really like short. And I think, we know what she's trying to say. She's trying to encourage people to critically think, which is also a bit ironic because no one's doing that. That is misinterpreting her with ill intentions. There's a lot of people who are not ill-intended people that are misinterpreting her as well. But then you have very powerful people that are misinterpreting her. The mainstream media and such. No, you were saying that Taylor had a similar view to Chappell and she was still questioned. Yeah, totally. Taylor Swift also is very expressive in where she falls with her societal values too, for sure. I would say less expressive though. You know what I mean? Actually, she's probably just more visible though. She's got a higher reach, I guess. I don't know. Taylor's just a bigger personality. She's got a bigger fan base than Chappell Roan, without a doubt. Let's continue.
The change she wants to see in the U.S. is this election year. She says
I think she's reading something? Or?
Trans rights.
Oh, the quote.
They cannot have cis people making decisions for trans people, period.
Okay, period. I mean, if you are following the election right now, right? And you heard an individual say they cannot have cis people make decisions for trans people, period. Who do you think she's voting for, chat? Do you guys know what I'm saying, though? Like, we don't even really have to critically think to make the assumption here, right? Who do you think she's voting for? I don't know. I feel like it should be that simple, but I think I get it, Justina. Like, just say it. Just say you're holding your nose, you're going to the polls, and you will vote for the cop. Just say it. Just say it.
So, hear from my mouth, if you're still wondering. No, I'm not voting for Trump. And yes, I will always...
See, she still doesn't say she's voting for Kamala. She might not. She just might not. I don't know. But she's not voting for Trump. And that's what she said here.
question those in power and those making decisions over other people.
So a secret third thing. Yeah. No, I think that's a valid protest. I think protest voting is valid. Pretty sure she's like a California citizen, right? I mean, California's going blue regardless. Right? People are taking it as she's voting a third party. Maybe. She might be.
And I will stand up for what's right and what I believe in.
I don't think she's an anarchist, though. So I bet she will be holding her nose and voting for Kamala. I think a lot of people were never taught critical thinking skills. Yeah. Or, maybe they were, but it was never important to use them. It's not a bad thing to vote for someone you have more faith in. It's their choice. Yeah, absolutely, Justina. And it's really difficult for a lot of people to vote for someone maybe they don't believe in, but they know in their heart that they're better than the other option. And again, going back to what's true for you might not be true for others. And what's true for us might not be true for Chappell Roan. I don't know if she says anything else in those last 2 seconds.
And it's always at
the forefront of my project. Everything she does speaks to her values, is what she's saying with this video. And then this is the follow-up video. So that was taken out of context and made into various news stories. Doing good, Miss Webby. It's good to see you as well. It's good to see you as well. I'm waking up, chat. I started this stream very eepy.
Woke up. And to like people just skewing it even more.
Okay, this is really quiet. Hold on, chat. Let me boost this. Goldie on TikTok says, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about this, and I agree with her, but I think voting is super important. Yeah, voting is important, especially in local elections. It's even more important. There is an argument to be made, though. I don't know if you guys want to talk about the Electorate College, but it really puts some votes less than others. So there's that component of this too, Goldie. I don't know where she's from. I don't know if she's registered in the Midwest or if she's registered in like a blue state, right? I don't know her voter registry. But there might be other considerations going into this vote, or just the lack of endorsement, right, that's happening. And I can't stop thinking about, as a creative, that Kamala Harris totally copped her steez by sort of yoinking the Midwest princess thing. Like, did they even talk to Chaperone? Like, you got to think about it that way, too. There's a lot of externalities here that I think are worth considering. And maybe she is considering that when making statements like this. For someone at her level, she needs to ignore the haters at some point. Yeah. I also kind of like her bullheadedness. It's kind of refreshing. It is refreshing. It reminds me of Madonna from like the 90s. You guys remember the stories of Madonna? She kind of is giving Madonna. It's hard celebrities that have reach and others that don't. It feels weird relying on celebrities' opinions. And that's, I think, what she's saying too. It's just like, it doesn't matter what you think about someone. You should definitely research, right? Kai says that my dad always said to vote for who you like the most, not because they're a certain party. Yeah, I mean, fair. A lot of people also just vote down ballot, which means that you pick the side you're on and then vote down ballot. It's the safest way to vote. I think there's arguments to be made for both. In reality, though, Kairu, no one's doing that. No one's going to be sitting down with their own values on one side and the pros and cons on the other, and then crossing them out and weighing them like that. That just doesn't happen. They vote with their eyes, really, what they consume on a daily. The vibe. It's a vibes-based analysis. That's voting in a nutshell. And I would say in this election, it's pretty easy to pick a side. Personally,
I just woke up. And to like people just skewing it even more.
So this is the follow-up to the follow-up. Again, she made that first video in response to someone, I believe it was People magazine, essentially saying, you know, she's not voting for Kamala, she must be voting for Trump. So that's where that other video came when she's like, hey man, I'm not voting for Trump. I think we should all use our critical thinking skills, etc. Hi, Tiny Robot, Big Gun. How you doing? Tiny Robot Big Gun on TikTok says most people who actually do the pros and cons end up choosing a third party candidate. That's what I'm saying. I think distilling it down to just like weighing how much your vote matters, right? Where you live, it matters. Wherever you're situated at in this nation kind of dictates how important your vote is. And that's just how the electorate is set up, okay? It's not a bug, it's a feature, all right? The amount of people in California can fit in like the entire Midwest, right? We have the same amount of senators. You guys know what I'm saying? You guys get it? It is inherently weighed differently for reasons, not good ones, but remember, pets are friends, not food. I'm eating an Eggo. I'm not even eating meat today. All right, you gotta go. Have a good one. Thank you so much. I don't get why it matters who votes for who. I mean, I think it speaks a little bit about who you are and what you believe. And that's why I think it matters to some people. So, Tiny Robot Big Gun, my state has 2 senators and my vote has never helped. I don't think my vote helps either. I live in California. I live in one of the bluest counties as well. Los Angeles County. I mean, I love voting locally, though. I do actually look at what's going on locally, what kind of initiatives I can back. What kinds of things I could promote on a local level. That's what actually matters, I think. So let's listen to Chaperone. She woke up to the last video she made, twisted the narrative again. The local elections are very important.
Endorsing and voting are completely different.
Exactly.
I don't agree with a lot of what is going on with, like, policies. Like, obviously, fuck the policies of the right, but also fuck some of the policies on the left. That's why I can't endorse. That's why I can't.
Come on, Jap. Come on. Come on. I love her too, Sammy.
Like, put my entire name and my entire project behind one. Because there is no way I can stand behind some of the left's completely transphobic and completely genocidal views.
Okay, pause. Hold on. That's a lot to unpack in the first, 49 seconds. Okay. She's not wrong, Lil Derp. She's not. She's not voting third party, Justina. I think we're missing what she's saying here. Hello, Taylor. Taylor, how you doing? Good morning. We're looking at the Queen's statements, okay? I love her being like, I tried to tell y'all in a nice civil way, and now I'm tired, and it's the morning, and I haven't had coffee. She needs to endorse a candidate. She's like, even if it's not T or K, because people will spin it. I'm going to reread that. I think I read it wrong. I'm sorry, Tiny Robot Big Gun on TikTok. Let me reread that. Hold on. Chatter says, she needs to endorse a candidate she likes, even if it's not the T or the K, because people will spin it. Can I push back a little bit? I don't think she does. I think what she's doing is kind of fun. It's good content, and it's making the people think. I'm going to step back metacognitively here. I really think she's pushing the narrative into a space and causing these conversations to take place. She mentions genocide. She mentions like transphobic policies put in place by liberal candidates. That's bad, right? Those are bad policy moves. And when she comes out and she says, well, duh, I'm not voting for Trump, but also I don't want to throw my support and my endorsement behind a candidate. I get that. But what she said in the beginning was also really important. It's not the same as a vote. You know she's holding her nose at the polls and gonna vote for Kamala. What she doesn't want is more genocide. What she doesn't want are trans lives being endangered because of policies that liberals are also signing off on. And I think that's a valid place to stand on your morals. And if people aren't gonna like it, screw them. I don't know. I think it's really brave of what she's doing, and it is out of the norm. I don't know. That's just kind of maybe my hot take on it. Maybe it's not so hot. She doesn't need to endorse anyone, says Little Dark Fair. Sammy says, I don't always agree with either side in what they want, but I will vote for whoever makes this world safe. Yeah, like lesser evil voting. I think that's absolutely valid. Nobody has to endorse any candidate, says Taylor in chat. At least she can explain why and her thoughts about it. And I think she's got good thoughts. I think what she fears is throwing her name behind a candidate that she doesn't truly believe in, because you can look at XYZ, right? Kamala Harris's inability to stand up against Israel, right? There's a lot of things that I think the younger generation really care about and they're passionate about. And we're seeing that in action. Right in front of us, right currently happening, okay? Do you think it's enough to start a discussion considering it's September? Yes. Considering Kamala Harris was thrusted upon us, the Democrats, right, as the candidate that we are now voting on, she had low recognition. She didn't really have a favorability going. And in the last 60 days, she's actually jumped ahead of Trump in many polls, right? She took Trump's, lead and then sort of squashed it and now is very competitive. So with it being September, I do think we can use the next 30 days, 60 days to sort of flesh this out. But I would love for her to be like, I'm holding my nose and going to the polls anyway. Because I think there's space for that in this conversation, that you can be like, I disagree with XYZ, but also it's really important that we don't let this guy become the next president. So if that means you must hold your nose and head out to the polls, please hold your nose and go and vote, right? There's a lack of nuance in the media, and she's bringing it to it. Oh, I love that. That's a good statement from TikTok chat. I like that a lot. That's a good one, Buggy. There are some things I like that Kamala says Little Dirt, but there are some things that Trump says. You're gonna have to flesh that out for me. E-Turtle says, I just hate how they're literally funding the next World War III. Exactly. And I think a lot of younger people are scared. I think a lot of young people are scared, Eternal. And I think it's manifesting in videos like this and in feelings like this. Justina says it's never early to question our leaders. Yeah. It's not. It's not. Critical thinking is very important. You can vote for someone without endorsing them, says Danny. Absolutely. It feels like endorsing all of their choices. Yeah, exactly. It's Chapel. Yeah. Good morning, Kels. I just want 2 new candidates. And I feel like a lot of people are there. Like, I know, guys, listen, my family's from Pennsylvania. I know a lot of Republicans as well. And I also happen to know within that group, there are Republicans that love Trump and there are Republicans that hate them. And again, it's never really a black and white issue. And we look at Chapel Roan, not a black and white issue, right? Yeah, you literally blocked 3 influencers for Chapel slander. Hey, Tiff. Hi, beautiful. No Chapel slander here. We are a nuanced community full of critical thinkers, and we're going to talk about this with respect and critical thinking skills, okay? Kairu, thank you so much for that heart me. I really think she's bringing a nuanced point to the discussion, and she is sort of acting as a very relatable... You're not supposed to go live before you drop the kids off. I'm ending stream a little early today, Tiff, so... You don't know who to vote for? Well, can I ask you this? Oh my God, I feel like one of those debaters now that show up on the fucking live streams. I feel like Parker or Dean. Can I ask you this? What things do you care about? Like, what sort of policies are you caring about currently? Is it reproductive rights? Is it like, you know, your Second Amendment rights? Is it trans rights? What sorts of things do you most care about in this world, little Therp? And maybe you can kind of search into that. Kairu says, I understand V started on my way to work. What is this? Lol. Listen, Nikki's got work really early. It was at 6 a.m. So yeah, I went live a whole ass hour early. Hey, not Karen. Go team. Thank you for the heart me. Guys, thank you for all of the love coming in this morning. But yeah, we've been live for about 50 minutes. We did take a look at the first Chapel Roan video. Well, technically, this was a clarifying statement on the interview that was published. And then this is the clarifying. Inflation, reproductive rights, trans rights, the immigration issue, as in people should go through the process. Oh, okay. So you probably, I mean, listen, I can tell you right now, Trump has literally said he has no plans for inflation. He has concepts of a plan, so that's not great. And then reproductive rights, he wants to send back to the states and keep it there. So... trans rights, I can tell you right now, he's not pro that. So again, you can kind of start seeing like how you can align, even if you don't align entirely. You can kind of begin to see what would be more detrimental to those things rather than even looking at the policies of the other person. You can just look at whose policies are what and be like, oh, well, I don't really vibe with that. I wonder what the other person is saying, right? Well, inflation is huge right now. It's actually like really low. I think last month we were looking at the PCP report or whatever it was called, and it's actually been tapering down, and it's been trending down for about 2 years. His concepts are tariffs, which will actually increase consumer goods. So you know what I mean? And I don't even know if that would be considered inflation, but the prices would go up. What did I miss? I just joined. We're just kind of chewing on Chapel Roan's statements and where she falls. I already ate. Hey, Zachary, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, guys. Not Zachary, sorry. Janie, thank you so much for the follow. Again, I think she's bringing a very nuanced conversation to this. And if you just look at the policies and who Chapel Roan is, you will quickly realize where she falls. What is important to me, the maintaining the right to be married to my wife, trans rights, reproductive rights. I want people to be able to exist and have autonomy over their body and be able to talk to their physicians about that choice and have a logical discussion and come to a place that makes sense for them. And I think, you know what? It's Kamala for me, guys.
We did it, Joe.
You know, and again, I'm not endorsing Kamala, but I'll be voting for Kamala. So I get where Chapel Roan's coming from. What I don't support is the war. right? What I don't support is the war. So there are things that I disagree with Kamala. What I don't, you know what I mean? But there are a lot of things that I disagree even more vehemently against Trump. So I don't know. It's again, a nuanced conversation that I'm really happy Chapel Roan is bringing into the mainstream discussion so we can start critically thinking about it in terms other than like Democrat, Republican. I really need her to come out against the war, but I understand that she cannot. So that's political pressure too, right? Here, let me go turn my AC on real quick, and I'll back this up for people who maybe have missed it. So this is the clarification of her clarifying statement. So it's kind of like a little inception moment happening here, but you haven't heard Kamala's policy on inflation? I'm pretty sure she wants to do a lot of like child credits and stuff like that for like families to support something like that. I forget. One second. Let me go turn my AC on. I'll be right back.
I just woke up and to like people just skewing it even more. Endorsing and voting are completely different. I don't agree with a lot of what is going on with like policies.
It's warming up here in California. It's 65.
Fuck the policies of the right, but also fuck some of the policies on the left. That's why I can't endorse. That's why I can't.
But how is she saying we're transphobic if we're bringing in so many laws to help the LGBT? What is the we're there? Is that collective pronoun for like, Jesse, who's we? Who's we?
Put my entire name and my entire project behind one. Because there is no way I can stand behind
the Democrats.
Some of the left's completely
She's gonna say it right here.
Transphobic and completely genocidal views. So yeah, there are huge problems on both. You know what is right and wrong, and so.
When she's saying like transphobia, I don't know if you can point to like a specific policy, but I'm sure there are policies that you can point to. Yeah, we are bringing quite a lot of chatters into this. The algorithm has pushed this out there, I think. May I ask what's going on, Alexandria? Yeah, we're just watching Chapel Roan respond to pretty much the media narrative, response to what she said in an interview. And what she said in the interview is pretty simple. It was like, hey man, I'm going to vote. I'm not endorsing anybody right now, but like, if you know who I am, I like to question both sides. And the internet hated that. I tell you what, both sides is a very triggering statement. Okay, so she put this video out, and now we're watching this second clarifying question here, the clarifying video to that. Tiny Robot Big Gun, I'm going to step in again. I think you can't have a perfect politician unless you're the one running. Even then, ultimate power corrupts, right? Iggy Piggy, I think she's literally just making a point there are not the greatest, but blue is her vote. Yeah, yep. Hey, Chicky. I came into the For You page and the balloon mishap. Hey, let's go. The balloon mishap's here. Let's go. I posted that. I don't know what we'd have done with Biden. Literally elder abuse. Quite literally, yes, that it was. It was getting really hard to watch, like a freaking train crash. Okay? Listen. Little Derps, I just don't understand, says, I don't understand why both sides can't get together and come up with a plan. Why can't they just kumbaya? No, I hear you. Big Red, you love her music? Me too, my friend. She wasn't wrong. I don't know why people are still bashing her. Can anyone be happy? I guess she has good points. She has great points. But I can see, again, when people... Thank you for the coffee magic. I needed that. Thank you, Vanessa. Can you point me to a law that was passed by Dems that was transphobic? I'm here to learn. I mean... I'm sure there's a lot of bathroom bills that we could look at that were sponsored by liberals, okay, in red states, right? Whether they did that for political gain, right? Okay, so... Again, she might be using a blanket statement here, but there are bathroom bills and stuff like that. There are many states right now currently that don't allow people like me to adopt, right? I'm non-binary, by the way, so I would fall under that umbrella. So just putting it in perspective like that, there are absolutely policies in play for sure. And Big Red is saying, I don't like the way she's putting Dems in a bad light during this time of year. I mean, gosh, and I think that is truly it. We just want to ensure the big orange man doesn't get the office back. And I think Big Red's kind of nailing it on the point. This is coming from a point of fear. Us Democrats are scared because we don't want her to sway someone from not voting, right? Is that kind of the main point, maybe? Can I ask you where you got your sweater? I'm kind of in love with it. It's a hand-me-down from my grandma. My grandma's old sweater. It is a very tough time because a lot of the passion that we're experiencing, whether you're in chat, whether you're Chapel Roan, whether you're, even some people in the media, right? We're all very scared. You know what I mean? There's like the kind of rumblings of war. We have an election going on. Inflation's not good. The economy's in the trash. There's a lot of angst and anxiety that is brewing. And, I get it. I get why people are upset, but I also get why she's trying to bring a nuance to the conversation. And I think critical skills like thinking are important, and we should always try to do that. Iggy says that's where I think how she worded things, a lot of people interpret it differently. She said the term both sides, and I think that is very polarizing for many people, right? Because why? Who has employed that language before? It was the orange man himself. So I just don't get why we're looking to celebrities for politics. We live in a different life. Well, they do. They absolutely do. But they also maintain our culture in a way. We click on their content. So we kind of allow this part of our culture to flourish. Mr. Heat, how you doing? What do you mean no? She has zero PR training? I think that's what makes her kind of perfect. But they don't live like us. No one lives like us. Only you can live like you. Right? I don't know what that means exactly. What do you mean she doesn't live like us? I'm with Chapel. We should expect all celebrities to come out and say what they believe. I think it'd be a great place. They have a platform. Why not use it? Good morning, Megan. How you doing, beautiful? Good to see you. They shouldn't say what they believe? I disagree. I think we're all humans and have a say in what happens in this world. Iggy, she's literally trying not to get canceled. Yeah, I hope not. I mean, I don't see anything here that's cancelable. Guys, I open up Chaperone, there's 100 people in here. You guys are nuts. She can do whatever she wants, and I'd still listen to her music. Get it. I would too. Listen, this is what I'm saying, though. You got to think about it from Chapel Roan's experience. She blew up pretty much overnight. She was a Midwest princess, chat. Are you guys with me? So, yeah, she doesn't have formal PR training, right? She is probably one of the closest one of us, you know what I mean? If you want to use that analogy, which I don't really think is fair. I think humans are human, so you should be able to, express yourself. Hey, Vibes with Kiki. Thank you for the follow. We got another one, chat.
Another one.
Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Big Red. We can only work for a better future, but that only happens when we vote for Harris. Listen, I also agree, but I do think it's all about the context, right? Danny, thank you for the roses. Guys.
You exist in the context of all in.
You guys know who I'm voting for. I do think, though, Tiff, let me know if you need any help modding. I do think, though, at the end of the day, context is important, and we know who Chapel is. So even if it's being misconstrued, being taken for a ride, this narrative is being twisted of what she has said. If you listen to Chapel, you know Chapel. What's up, Hannah? How you doing, beautiful? I don't think she's trying to grow her career. If anything, I think she's trying to slow it down. I hope the undecideds don't get the wrong interpretation that Chapel gave. Fair, Big Red. I hope they do flex a little bit of critical thinking skills on that one. Vanessa, thank you for spamming that share. I do appreciate it. If you, Des says this exactly. If you listen to Chapel, you know what she stands for. Yeah. And again, guys, just look at Harris's campaign. I missed your other message. Sorry. Chat's moving kind of quick. Just look at her campaign. She pretty much bit the steez from Chapel Roan. Hey, thank you for the heart me. Megan, thank you so much, Megan. Who was undecided in 2024? I feel like a lot of people who don't have the energy for this. Big Red. They go out. It's a vibes-based analysis in this economy, okay? This is a vibes-based economy. Literally, all it takes is a brain. Yeah. And a lot of people, again, it takes a lot of energy to flex that brain muscle. We are the biggest brains on TikTok in this chat. So we like to be critical thinkers here. We like to learn a lot. We like to humble ourselves, huh, Tiny Robot Big Gun? Yeah, to mobilize the undecided, and undecided is really just no one who wants to get off the couch, right? I don't know what that means. Active lurker, dude, welcome back to chat. Good to see you. I'm totally down for celebs and athletes to perform all on their own opinions, beliefs, and views. Me too. I think you got a platform, flex it. No, you know what? If you don't have a good view, I hope someone that has a platform pressures you again. And I hope that's a cyclical narrative that we can have. And we call that the Socratic method, okay? We learn by being in discussion. It's a beautiful place to be. So again, she's saying, you know, she can't endorse, but she's going to vote. And that is important. Yeah, exactly. Shira is nailing it. People don't realize she didn't say she's not going to not vote. She's just not endorsing. She can't throw her full weight behind the entire platform, which would be a silly thing to do. Especially even, you know what I mean? Like, to put your name on it if you don't agree with the platform, it's a silly thing to do. It just is. That would be lip service. That would be virtue signaling, wouldn't it? Yeah, the people who are undecided are either, you know, just exhausted from American politics, or they just never had a desire to vote. Kells bells. Yeah, Shannon. You know what? It's funny you said that. Shannon said, Democrats are still generally right-winged in ideology. Chappell is a true leftist. And I think that is kind of what the mainstream media is having an issue with. What do you mean you can't support these policies that negatively impact trans people, that negatively impact, you know, gay people, or are taking away reproductive rights? Dude, that is a both sides issue. Those bills are sponsored by liberals too. They don't just get passed by themselves. You do need support across the aisle for those. Sebastian, is that our Sebastian? Is that our Sebastian from Twitch? Guys, we're live across platforms. I'm V, by the way. We are live streaming and multicasting right now to Twitch, YouTube, and here on the Clock app. So welcome in, everybody. Shannon, we got another one. Welcome. Chaperone 2028. Dude, that'd be kind of hard. She's not 110 aligning with the views of the Blue Party, but she wants people to actually research. And I don't think she even wants to deter you from researching at all either. You know what I mean? She wants you to get out there. And she doesn't want to even influence you entirely. She just wants to encourage you to consider. Use your brain.
We got a big group in here this morning.
Yeah. I remind you of Tyler Oakley. Full admiration, no offense. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I look like a lot of people, apparently. She won't be old enough in 28. She got to be 36.
Chapel Roan 2028.
Anyway, let's continue watching. Again, we're in the middle of watching Chapel Roan clarify her clarifying statement, chat. That is what's happening. You like the dog cam? He's so pretty. Look at him back there, chat. What that dog doing? What that dog doing anyway?
I didn't even notice all the people. Hello, everyone, lol.
Yeah, welcome in, everybody. I'm V. Honestly, I like to say this community is some of the kindest, okay, most thoughtful, and biggest brains on the internet. And we want to welcome everybody in. We're a very humble group. We like to learn together. So thank you guys for being here. What that dog doing? He just sleeping. He just sleeping back there. All right, let's continue with this. Hannah, thank you for sharing the live. Everyone who's liked the live so far, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for supporting the broadcast. What that dolphin do? Thank you so much, Megan, for that dolphin. Let's continue, guys.
So do I.
Thank you for the follow.
Fuck Trump, for fucking real, but fuck.
Come on. What do we mean here, guys? I'm going to run it back. Run it back. I need that on my soundboard.
So yeah, there are huge problems on both. You know what is right and wrong, and so do I. Fuck Trump, for fucking real, but fuck some of the shit that has gone down in the Democratic Party that has failed people like me and you. And more so, Palestine. And more so, every marginalized community in the world.
Pause. Guys, I think the message here is very simple, right? Being a good human means advocating for those that are most marginalized in our society. And that's what she aims to do. And she simply looks at both parties and go, I don't think either of these parties are truly advocating wholeheartedly for the most marginalized in our society. And I think it's a beautiful message. And maybe it's not what is exactly happening to marginalized communities that are being targeted. They're getting policies crafted around them that are negatively impacting their well-being. So, well, the stream got branded as politics. They rebranded us? I am in news and events today because we're talking headlines. Whoops. Sorry, chat. Why is it getting so political in here? That's actually a meme from our community, too. That's funny. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at YouTube and Twitch chat, making sure I'm not missing anything. I saw that elections pop up, too, Tiff. Thanks for letting me know. Honestly, though, you guys should get out and vote, whatever, especially in local elections. It's very important. Chappelle is a Hassan head, and if not, she's preaching what Hassan does all the time. Says Sebastian in chat. Can you name the policies that are negatively impacting marginalized folks? No, I cannot name every single one. But again, I point at the bathroom bills that are happening on local levels, the fact that reproductive rights are being stripped away from women and trans folks on a daily. I mean, the list is I just did. I named 3. Chickadee. I named 3. Guilty Hassan head as well. I just named 3. So... like I said, I just named 3. We could look at bathroom bills, right? We could look at not our Chickadee. No. Sorry, Chickadee in chat. Not our Chickadee. I want to make that very clear. That is not ours. We don't claim them. But no, like I said, bathroom bills, reproductive rights being stripped away from people on a state level. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense out there. Chick-etty. I'll emphasize the etty, so we don't get it confused with our Chickie, who's perfect. We love that. Hi, Des. Thank you for the follow.
Another one.
We got another one. But yeah, there's plenty of policies on the book supported on both sides, right? Again, when you're pushing a bill through, it almost never happens without bipartisan support. And bipartisan support is a both sides thing. Unfortunately, that's just kind of what it is. It's not a bug. That's the feature. Hi, McDickinson. How you doing? Okay, that's your opinion, and we are all entitled to bad ones, too. That's okay. Welcome to the friendly conversation. Let's just say civil. We're all good. Everything's on fire. Don't panic. Don't panic, chat. Don't panic. Let's continue. Thank you, Tiff.
I'm not going to settle for what the options
are. Yeah, we are entitled to bad opinions. It's fine.
In front of me.
It's fine.
And you're not going to make me feel bad for that. So, yeah, I'm voting for fucking Kamala.
Hey, there it is. Wait, someone was like, she never even said it. I haven't seen this video. I'm watching it live with you guys. I want to make that clear, too. I am ingesting this information and accessing it in real time alongside you guys. So, again, I'm practicing my own humility here. I am discovering as we go, all right? We're just learning. Exactly. We just want to know what is going on. This is what's going on the internet today. AJ, I wish you were the professor in my classes. Thank you so much. You love listening to the lives. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate those kind words. Let's continue.
I'm not settling for what has been offered because that's questionable. It's questionable.
Okay, pause. I'm sorry, I keep pausing. But what's that saying that's like, something cannot be stopped or moved until something of greater force impacts it? Listen, I do think younger people could be that greater force upon our systems that change things. And I am just thrilled as a former teacher, okay, watching this happen. I feel like the young crowd, these new 18 to 23-year-olds are doing something here. And I think it's beautiful.
Our actions of our government, the actions of the internet, the actions of you and me. If this is what you are not understanding, you know what?
Sebastian on Twitch says, when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, yeah, and then you can't move that object unless something of greater force hits it. I feel like that's what's happening. And it's a slow bubble. It is a slow bubble. You know what I mean? This isn't exactly like overnight stuff. These are feelings that a lot of folks have.
Endorsing someone, if someone is publicly endorsing a political figure, that doesn't even mean that they're gonna fucking vote for them.
It's true. It's true. I mean, it's so true. You know how many people get paid to endorse folks? On both sides. On both sides. Money talks, babe. Money talks.
Because as I said in my other video, actions speak louder than words. And I'm not gonna let this
Not me just sipping on my coffee like, preach.
of like me not playing both sides. No. This is not me playing both sides. This is me questioning both sides because this is what we have in front of us. So if you look at my statement and you're still like, she's just playing both sides, like she doesn't want to. No, you're not getting it.
Yeah, like she's not doing it for marketing purposes. Like I know a lot of folks were like kind of upset with the whole Taylor Swift situation before she came out and endorsed Kamala because they were like, you're playing both sides and you're not being straightforward. And I think that's why Chapel Roan's getting that same narrative thrusted upon her. But Chapel Roan is very critical. She's always been very critical. AJ, thank you so much for the follow.
Another one.
We got another one. I just feel like it's really different. Sebastian on Twitch says, I couldn't be more happy that Chapel Roan is teaching her followers to actually criticize the left instead of just blindly following them. Yeah. Look at her face. I love Chapel Roan so much. She's like, dude. I love it.
So if you look at my statement and you're still like, she's just playing both sides, like she doesn't want to. No, you're not getting it. I'm critiquing both sides because they're both so fucked up.
She's your Cyndi Lauper, says Iggy. I think she's giving big Madonna energy. I love it. I love it. Everyone thinks she's a problem and we just think she's like the icon. You know what I mean? I'm here for Chapel. I stand Chapel.
Voting is all we have right now in the system. And so I encourage it yet again. Vote for who in your mind is the best option for what we have right now.
Pause. Yeah, Sebastian's right. It's like being kicked out of the DNC because you aren't preaching that you should just vote blue. Yeah, yep, that's absolutely true. Thank you for clarifying. Oh, Tiff. Oh, did I miss something? Yeah, look at our emote, guys. That's our emote right there, babes. Spam that emote, guys. Good morning, Shark. Hi, Sharky.
And I hope this makes it clear that no.
Shit, we should have spammed that emote when the 100 people were here.
Not picking the sides of what we have right now. Yes, one's obviously better than the other.
Duh.
But Jesus fucking Christ, I hope you don't settle for what we have.
She said, guys, the sky's fucking blue. I love it. Iggy Piggy, thanks for the follow.
Another one.
We got another one. Guys, my wife is in chat.
My wife.
Hi, babe. How are you, honey? How's work treating you? We ain't settling. We are not going back.
My wife.
Everybody, my wife is in the chat.
My wife.
How you doing, honey? How you doing, honey? We're just watching the Chapel Roan response here for the betterment of the country. Active party said, oh. Halloween. Thank you so much for that coffee magic, Vanessa. Appreciate you. Our wife.
My wife.
The two-party system must go, says the active lurker. And I think that would be to the betterment of society for sure, but it wouldn't be the betterment to like power and capital. So I don't see that happening. I'm so happy that there are big brain people. You guys make me feel sane. Hell yeah. Welcome. No, honestly, we like literally curiosity and humility are my North Stars, okay? I'm always very curious about what's going on, what people are saying, why they're saying it, how it's being said, etc. I'm also very humble in what I don't know, okay? I will admit what I don't know, okay? That's it. Yeah, Elena says, I don't know how we would get rid of the two-party system since not enough people vote otherwise. Would it really, would it be as simple as just removing the title attached? I don't know. I honestly don't know how that works. You know when they print it down on the cards? The Founding Fathers did not want a two-party system, says Taylor. We were meant to work as one. That's beautiful. The Founding Fathers wanted a whole lot of shit, though.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Choice voting also helps. Sweaty's in chat. How you doing, Sweaty McGee? You're gonna start seeing our normal people roll through again. Danny says, I think there's a validity in to getting rid of the Electoral College. In my opinion, that should be first. Yes. The Electoral College is the biggest DEI program we have. Is the coolest debate, the coolest argument I've ever seen. It really is. It really is. All right, let's finish this video up. There's only like 10 more seconds. And then I also posted a new TikTok today. So yeah, we'll watch that too.
And put your name behind someone that you don't fully trust because of their blatant actions.
There it is. I think it's good, guys. It's not a round table. Instead, we can't let them win. Yeah. Again, lesser evil voting has been the meta for voting since I started voting back in what? 2012? So what election is this for me? And oh, by the way, chat, I was a third-party voter. In my first election, I don't think I voted for either candidate. I'm not going to lie to you, chat. Again, this is just me being honest and upfront. I voted the Peace and Freedom Party. This is the fourth election. The first election I ever voted in, I voted Peace and Freedom. Listen, I didn't like what was going on back then either. You know, and I feel like that is sort of like the logical conclusion. But then you start thinking a little bit deeper about the situation. And I don't think I'm a registered Democrat either. I don't know what I am. I don't get the primary things anymore. 2016, Jill Stein. She's on the ballot every year, dude. Third party has no chance of winning. For sure. It just became I'm not voting. Yeah, it's always, I'm not voting. Exactly. Good policy dies far too often because it comes from one side. Vanessa's blowing it up today, dude. Thank you so much for all the coffee magic. Single-handedly about to finish up that goal, dude. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I appreciate all the coffee magics that have rolled in today, dude. She is. Connecticut was a throwaway for Hillary, so I voted Jill. Yeah, we miss Bernie. Bring back Bernie. But don't, because let the man rest. The guy's old. Wait a second. Elena, thanks for the follow. Let the man rest, dude. I think AOC is pretty interesting character. The green is always brushed aside as it ends up boiling down to. The Green Party, yeah, sure. I understand that. Again, this is just not a bug, right? This is not a bug. This is how it's built, right? Bernie would have been the same as Trump and Biden because they're all just old people? Maybe, but I think Bernie's a little bit more cognizant. I think even Trump's getting to that point where it's like, go to bed, Grandpa. Grandpa, you okay? Can we please get younger candidates? Oh no, we got the election notice back on. Shoot. Okay, we're going to move away, maybe? AOC 2032, that'd be kind of dope. I mean, Jill is just as old as them now, yeah. But again, we've been voting for, this is going to be my fourth election. So I'm an old man. You see, I'm an old man. Jill was once not old. And Bernie was once not as old either. So. All right, Chad, I think it's just us again. Your interwebs. Bernie was 75 years old, was born 75 years old, changed my mind. Yeah, he's just one of those guys for sure. That was the most recent update from Chapel Roan though, huh? What a crazy story that was, man. He's Benjamin Button. Is America an oligarchy anyway? Oligarchy is the thing where it's like run by corporations, right? A small group of people having control over a country, organization, or institution. Yeah, in some respect. I think we're closer to that of a, what is it called? Is chat safe now? Yes, it's always been safe. We have mods protecting the community. You're pretty sure your 5-year-old's a reincarnated man? We love that. We love our old dudes here. I believe America is pushing towards a totalitarian tiptoe. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the way that it's like owned by just like it? What's that saying? America is like 5 corporations in a trench coat. I feel like that's honestly what America is. It's just a few corporations in a trench coat acting as a country. Yeah, I don't know. I do think it is something like that. It's closer to that than anything. But you know, it's definitely not like a system built on meritocracy anymore, which I think is like the American sentiment, right? Like, we're a meritocracy or something like that. I don't think that's... My tinfoil hat says 100%, but my heart says, no, we must not let it be, says Sebastian over there on Twitch. Kels Bells, have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day, dude. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. And sharing your voice in chat and feeling safe to do that with us. We always appreciate hearing your thoughts of chat, so thank you so much, Kels. Have a beautiful day. I'm gonna get some water, and then I'm gonna get into some more stories, guys. We got a lot. We're gonna talk about Meta. We're talking about OpenAI, ChatGPT. We're gonna talk about the Bridgerton scam wig from Detroit. Okay, we're gonna talk about the Bridgerton thing. We got some weird meme collabs. Thank you guys for coming along. If you're new here, I am Vidris. Let's watch Hassan and Marcellus. What is that? The ball. Yeah, the Bridgerton ball. We're going to talk about that too. We got a lot going on. I'm going to go get water and leave you with this awesome short that I posted on TikTok if you haven't seen it. Yeah, there's a Bridgerton scam from Detroit. We're going to take a look at that. You guys want to talk about that next? We can stay in the culture vibe and then move to tech today. Usually we do the opposite. We start with tech and end with culture. So we can not a scam? Oh my God. Wait. Okay, we'll talk about that next. Okay. We'll talk about that next. In the meantime, here's me and Chicky from our nighttime gaming session. It starts out with her wheeze. The panic is so real. I'm glad it's you and not me. I can't. God damn it, chat. This was so chaotic. I was playing with Chicky off stream, and I literally had to hit the go live button. Let's get it to 20k likes. Can we do it? I know we can, chat. All right, let me grab a water. I'll play this video for you, though, and I'll be right back, okay? It's such a funny video. Here it is. I'm crying. It just says mouse 4. I don't know what mouse 4 means. I pressed so many buttons on my mouse and none of them have popped the balloon. It says a 4 and I pressed every button that my mouse allows and nothing is working.
The storm is coming.
How do I move? I'm using my keys too, dude. It's I'm pressing W now and I'm moving around, but I'm just going higher, dude. I
can't see.
I'm pressing all the buttons on the side. And then all the ones in the front, and nothing is happening. No!
Get out!
Can you shoot the balloons or not? Okay, the context, Tiff, was it was a new update, and part of the 7th anniversary of Fortnite update was balloons. So naturally, I was like, I'm gonna try these balloons. Maybe it'll be my new thing. I'm gonna be awesome with these balloons. And I strapped up the balloons, and this is what ensued after. Thank you for tapping, not napping. Oh, I'm so dead up here. There's a yeah. Oh no, I'm going higher. You're just hitting the ceiling.
I'm trying to break it.
Yeah, break it. Break the ceiling. It's our time, baby. Let's go.
Did it work?
I'm up. I'm out. And I'm scared. It's not moving forward. Am I moving forward? Okay, I'm slowly moving forward. I'm just in the storm. They're popping. This is scary. I see you. I'm coming down.
Oh my God.
I've pressed all the buttons. Oh, I'm going up again. No. Why do the balloons keep respawning? I'm getting shot in the air now. Chicky, I'm so high. Why am I so high?
Where are...
There's someone shooting at me right from here. Oh, it's like that scene in Harry Potter when they made the ant like fly away. Why am I so high? Yeah, Chicky's POV. There's someone shooting at me right from here. Oh no. And I'm coming back down now and I'm scared. It's so slow. These balloons suck. Can they shoot my balloons?
No, I don't know.
I'm going back up. I don't know. I'm going back up. Oh god. Never. I don't know what to do. They're just gonna shoot me out of the sky and you'll revive me when I hit the ground, I guess.
Oh
right?
My gosh. Oh my god.
I don't know what to do about this situation. I feel like I'm coming down now, and I don't know how. I'm right above you. Okay, the third balloon spawned it again. Good morning, Sarah. The third balloon's back, and I'm going higher again. I don't know what's happening. This is a dumb update. This is a dumb update. 2 balloons coming down. Try shooting them again, chick. Try shooting my balloons. Drop the medallion. You can drop the medallion? I'm dropping that. I dropped that.
Because then you're going to
But then you can heal me and at least I'd be out of this predicament. No, don't drop the medallion. You said to drop the medallion, Abri. It's the same button you use to cancel the jetpacks. Abri. It's control then, not on my mouse. Oh my god, was it control the whole time? Was it control the whole time? It's not
Pink
even a
Jello
mouse
with
button.
the save.
These balloons. Murder, please.
I can't!
For the love of God.
I can't!
Just the look of pure concern. And I never got the balloons off. We got second place and that solo, dude. That solo queue we got second place for. Yeah. It was so stressful, Justina. It was so stressful. I don't know, Pink Jello ended up having the save with the control button. It ended up being a keyboard button, not a mouse button. The whole time, it says, to release balloons, press mouse 4, which is this button on my mouse, for what it's worth, chat. In real life, that is the button on the mouse, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna like my own video. Here we go. That's a new video I posted today. It was absolute chaos. It's worth the watch, though. Edited up real nice with Chicky's POV. Watching Chicky's POV, there's no volume, like there's no narrative. It's just the sound effects. And so all you hear is like Chicky running and like looking up, and you just see me like flying away. It's pretty bad. It was pretty bad. All right, chat. Let's stay within the culture stuff and talk Bridgerton. You guys heard about this Willy Wonka Experience 2.0, the Bridgerton Ball Experience from Detroit? Apparently there's an entire thread about this scam in Detroit that asked its goers to pay $300 to attend an event. And the event, well, it wasn't good. When's that election notice going to go away? I haven't talked about the elections in a while. Go away. Go away. We're talking about Bridgerton now. And I also have a video for this too. But this is the thread, and we'll look at a little bit of the thread. I can't show you the last 2 clips on the thread, though, I think. I don't know if it would allow me to show you that. I don't know. There's like strippers. Justina Taco on Twitch says, now I need to play Fortnite just to play with those balloons. Honestly, just don't forget the control button exists. You might be fine. I would give it another go. I'm going to play Fortnite later tonight, and I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll pick up the balloons again. All right, so there was an event called the Bridgerton Ball. It's being plagued as a scam online. It has 40 million views, okay? For reference, chat, the MKBHD viral clip of his panels app got 20 million views. So we can see how big this is on the internet right now. I'm so glad we're back down to our 13, 15 folk. It's kind of a scary bump. I was like, go away, go away. This is reminiscent of the anime convention hallway. Yeah, vaguely, right? It's giving that vibe, for sure. Kind of scary. For starters, it says the OP Rachel Eaton at Realta. Okay, my eyes weren't playing with me when I saw 50 people in here. No, there was like 100 people in here. Listen, it's a hot button issue, and I feel like just having Chappell Roan on my screen did something to the algorithm. No, I'm using scared hyperbolically. I wasn't literally scared. I was just like, who are these people, and what's the reason? What's the reason? So I like protecting our space here. We're building quite a very, very connected community. And my big thing is I don't want to blow up. I mean, you guys know, I don't want to grow that fast. And that's scary when a lot of people come in here. I feel like it's harder to protect the, oh, it's a trending topic. That's why. Got you. Yeah. I just feel like an extra need to protect chat. Yeah, I'm gatekeeping you guys. I'm gatekeeping you guys, right? No, you know what? It kind of attracts some not nice people, and I like having nice people in my chat. So, alarming maybe is the operative word there. No, I'm fine with our community growing. Absolutely is the goal. Is to grow our community, right?
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
Yeah, I just don't want, exactly. I don't want to attract the lowest common denominators.
So let's talk Bridgerton. Let's see what people are attracted to a Bridgerton, babes. Because this is definitely interesting. You get the people that are like, no, answer my question now. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I feel like we're definitely more of a talky kind of discovery type community, not a give me the facts, it's black or white kind of community. So it's always fun to have those discussions, and I'm glad that we have, people in this community that are willing to kind of entertain that. I think it's really important that those discussions are had in safe spaces like ours, so I'm glad that we exist and can... Yeah, they wanted me to be a lawyer, and it's interesting though.
Jonathan Bailey from Bridgerton is gonna be in the 4th Jurassic World movie.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just, I get it. It's really important to have those conversations, and again, I'm glad that we have this space to sort of use as a platform for that. I just didn't want any ill-intentioned people here. That's all. But you know what else was ill-intentioned? Was this event, chat, in Detroit? This Bridgerton event, man. Was posted by the OP, Rachel Eaton, on Twitter. Thank you so much for that heart me, Tiff. They start by laying out the person who threw it was called Uncle and Me, LLC. They called it disorganized, dishonest, and will take your money guilt-free. And it looked like this. So... the event was originally planned for August, but it was canceled, delayed, and then rescheduled for September, and this person ended up getting sick, so they couldn't even go. They did not provide any refunds, nor did they respond to anyone's email asking for one. At that point, people knew they got scammed. The company then lied and told the original venue wouldn't accommodate their guests. So, oh, perfect. They're actually using screenshots from the video that I have pulled up for you guys. Right here. Perfectly. Pause. Music down. So this is the report from the event. It's very scammy.
The Bridgerton superfans who got all dressed up.
Volume okay?
No ball to go to. And
hi, Betsy. How you doing, beautiful? Welcome back, Danny.
Here. Look at this disturbing story.
Oh boy, this really is. Yeah. Good morning to you. It was Bridgerton or bust for super fans of the Netflix.
Whoa, Justina said on Twitch, by the way, they almost went to this ball when it was planned for August. Whoa, glad you didn't go through with it. Likewise. Hey, Betsy, thank you so much for supporting the broadcast by sending that heart me my way. Appreciate you for supporting the broadcast today and become part of that team. Let's go team.
In Detroit, who shelled out hundreds of dollars for a costume-themed event filled with Regency-era charm, recreated from scenes in the series. But let's just say...
Thank you for the tiny tinies as well, Betsy.
This was not a Shonda Rhimes production. In fact, people who went said it was a royal hot mess.
I wasn't aware that you could throw and monetize on an event that uses the IP of another. I'm going to try to rephrase that using other words. I didn't know you can make money off of a TV show by throwing an event like that. I thought you'd have to go through certain, I don't know, planning. I don't know, when you buy rights to a song to put it in your TV show, I thought there might be a similar process. If you're throwing an event using the IP of Bridgerton, you'd have to I don't know, buy the rights. You think they rebranded a little bit? I mean, they called it the Bridgerton Ball. Is Bridgerton an actual thing? Is that why?
This morning, it was supposed to be the talk.
Guys, I've never seen Bridgerton. I assumed Bridgerton was a fictional place, a part of a fictional show. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Hot mess.
Here we go.
This morning, it was supposed to be the talk of the time.
Of course.
At last, London's fashionable set has made its return.
They arrived in ball gowns and
so
horse-drawn carriages, just like the characters in their favorite...
So pretty.
...show, Bridgerton.
You look especially beautiful tonight, Miss Featherington.
But
wasn't it just England culture already? I honestly, yeah, maybe. I thought they would have to pay for a license or something. Yeah, with copyright being such a hot button issue nowadays, I don't know. I just assumed. Obviously, I'm wrong though. That's a good point, Sharky. I mean. But Shrek theme raves yearly, I think Shrek is... I don't know, honestly. It's one thing to, dress up as Shrek and then go attend a rave, but it would be another we're hosting this really big event for Shrek, and then Shrek is not involved. And they make a lot of money because it goes viral. I don't know. Is it only a problem once you start profiting off of the IP? Do you know what I mean? Do the Shrek raves bring in a lot of dough? Thank you for liking the live, by the way, Betsy, as well. Dude, Betsy came in hot, okay? Donate and liking the live, supporting the broadcast. Thank you so much, Betsy.
Instead, super fans in Detroit are blowing the
Oh, shit. You just saw that? Oh, you saw the balloons thing on TikTok? Oh, man. It was so bad. Thank you so much, Betsy, again. Seeing how they sued the girls that made the Bridgerton musical on TikTok? What? See, that's what I'm talking about. Does it only cross a line when too much money is made? Is that what's going on here? Sebastian says that everyone looks so dapper only to be conned. At least they looked really cutesy.
Whistled down on this ball.
They look so good too.
It was supposed to be a completely immersive experience.
These look like such sweet people. Oh my god.
And make it like we were stepping into the world of Bridgerton. And when we got there, we were completely devastated because it was anything but.
The event billed as a Bridgerton ball with dinner, dancing, games, and a costume contest. The winner taking home $2,000. Amanda Sue Mathis and her mom, Cindy, shelling out over $100 per ticket. But instead of finding charm, they found chaos.
I noticed...
Hey, Courtney, welcome to the live.
In the middle of the dance floor, there was a pole meant for an exotic dancer.
The circus performer hired for the event says she was contacted by organizer Uncle and Me LLC just 3 hours before the event. She says she offered them a variety of performance options and they chose pole dancing.
Oh, hold on. I don't know if I can show that. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, it's TV. I was going to say, can I show this? Not me scanning through. Hold on. Chat. Making sure. I don't know if that's okay. They're not going to show it. Okay. I was like, hey, yo. Wow. Yeah. Welcome to Bridgerton. Yo, what? That's crazy. And imagine how much they spent on their fits too. Yeah. Hi, Courtney. Good morning, beautiful. I just need to know what the advertising for this was. Apparently, it was really spot on. Their Instagram looked very much legit. If we back it up, they did show photos. This is what the post looked like.
Seeing games and a costume.
And then the hold the line. I'm back. Am I back?